Hi, my name's Ruth and I run forest bathing sessions around Essex. Now you might be wondering, what is forest bathing? I can assure you it's not swimming around the forest. It's actually just a simple sequence of exercises or invitations designed to connect you to nature through all of your senses and ultimately connect you to yourself. Everything in forest bathing is very optional. There's no objective or goals. It's really for you to take whatever you would like from the session. And it's actually really quite simple, accessible form of meditation and mindfulness that has been known to help people with stress, anxiety, depression, and even PTSD. Of course, it's just one tactic that works for some people, alongside traditional therapies and advice from your doctor. So a forest bathing session with a guide has the benefit, of course, that you don't have to worry about where you're going, not getting lost, and your guide can keep an eye on the time, so you can put away your phone and really just try to be present. But that doesn't mean that you have to come on a guided session to be able to do the practice, nor do you have to be in the woods. You can use some of the techniques even in your own garden or by the window with a view of nature, or wherever you are. One of the beginning exercises that we would do, that's something that you can practice in your own time, is really just about taking some time to be in nature and work your way through your senses. Even someone that loves to go out for a walk out in nature, or walking the dog, walking with friends, you may have never really just stopped to fully be present and pay attention. So next time you're out for a walk, or sat in the garden, or by your window, just take a moment to take a few breaths and then begin to work your way through your senses. Perhaps closing the eyes if that feels okay, but you don't have to. And then just taking some time to notice what you can hear. Maybe the sounds around you, whether they're close or far away. And then taking time, perhaps breathing through the nose and noticing what you can smell. Sometimes it might feel like you can't smell anything to begin with, but just take your time and just notice, observe. There's no judgment and no rights or wrongs. And then you might even like to open your mouth and just draw the air in through your mouth and notice what you feel, what you taste on the air. And then moving to what you feel, perhaps the sun on your face, or the shade, maybe a cool breeze, maybe it's raining. Just noticing how that all feels. Or even your feet on the ground, how they connect to the ground. And then perhaps opening your eyes if they were closed, taking some time to really look around you, perhaps below you, by your feet, in front of you, above you, noticing the patterns, textures, shapes, colours, just really taking time to notice. So often we can walk through the same spot and yet never have noticed some of those small details, which is another thing you can do perhaps on your next walk out. Even on the streets, you don't have to be in a green space, but even just along the pavement, just looking for little signs of nature, perhaps how many shades of green you can see, or thinking of just different things that you can notice that just kind of bring you present and in the moment. And this can really help just give us a little bit of space from our chattering, worrying mind. As I said before, it's just one tactic, may or may not work for you, but give it a try. And if you've got any questions, don't hesitate to get in touch. More than willing to help.